think I'm live. Here we go. We're on our way.
Oh, hey Mom.
Hey, here's Taylor. Say hi to Taylor.
I'm live on TikTok. It's
no,
me.
we're on
My
YouTube.
hair is awful. Thank you for
We're on
picking
YouTube.
Oh.
Boy. Okay, here I go. Yeah, here I go. I know. Bye. Boy, it is so pretty. It is so pretty. It feels like fall, kind of. I don't know. But I was out this morning and okay, we're back. I thought I heard my cat. So, cat that follows me when I go anywhere, walking. Okay. It's not going to be a very long live. I just wanted to come out here and see it because I was out driving around earlier and it was awesome. Let me turn the camera around and we can start looking. I see Tara messaging me. I don't know if she's watching or not, but hi Tara, if so. I don't know, maybe it's not as glamorous as I thought it was going to be. Out my back window, it looked amazing. But who cares, right? We can at least take a look at it. I even called Sam and told him I thought it was going to be like blow me away, but it is pretty cool actually. Look at that. That's like Atu's moon and Uri. I don't know, I see a little bit of both in here, but that makes sense because that's where they are located. But yeah, you just pay attention to those cloud types and you'll see those same clouds just to the left of our sun over and over, you know. Let's see here. I'm gonna go a little bit further so I can get an open view. I don't know what the temperature is. It's only supposed to be in the 80s. Oh wow, look at that. The sun is like this diamond shape. You knew that? See that? Oh yeah, look at that. I know I'm shaking. I gotta hold it for the hand. Yeah, it's definitely pinching, isn't it? I mean, I think everybody that knows what we talk about knows why. But yeah, that's if you don't know why, it's because of planets from another solar system that are, you know, here right now. Hang on one second. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Yeah, back to what I was saying about planets. You know, everybody, not everybody, but everybody that watches me already knows, I know how we have this twin solar system that is here right now. Like, I can't even explain. It doesn't even make sense because I think about it back when I was first learning all this. It took me like, oh boy, I'd say close to 4 years to wrap my head about how big they are. You know, I mean, I just could not. So that is why I started drawing on those pictures, because I thought, well, shoot, if I can see this, I think everybody can now, you know. Now it makes sense. Because Sam would talk about it, I could not. Yeah, but that, and then all the hours of, hang on, all the time-lapse videos. That's benefited me so much. I'm gonna try to look at the comments now that I'm in a spot. Let's see. I don't know why the writing is tiny. It's crazy. It's so little. Hang on a second. Anyway, I see, looks like Capri, a baby. Boy, it's really hard to see. White cherry. No, Christy. Hi, Christy. Yeah, I do hear about 3 suns. I wish Sam was here to better explain that for me. You know, it seems like what he told me was that it was like impossible because it didn't balance out. Let me put that on my question list for the show tomorrow, and I'll get it, you know, an expert answer. But yeah, it's, according to Sam, it's, you know, like we know, two-star system. That's around. Here we go. You know, Atu's moon for sure. Right there. Wow. How many pictures do we have of those same clouds right there? And then all of that right here, that's that asteroid group that Sam draws lower left of our sun, you know, the OCG. And it just drags on and on all the way back over here. Can you believe they want to put like a Chick-fil-A in this field? I'm just like sick about it. I don't know where I go after that. So here we are to the right of the sun now. Let's look at that. Of course, we already know it's so easy to the right of our sun how it is Ice Adam's moon, and then Ice Adam, and then Nibiru. So, but this definitely stuff from Ice Adam's moon, mostly. And mostly in that area, I was trying to think, you know, there's a craft, there's a rectangular shaped craft in that vicinity right there, and there's several different asteroids that are on that side of our sun right now. Let's see, let me see. Hey Robin, I now see, scrolled up a little bit. Yeah, this is like totally spontaneous. I don't know, like I said, in my back window, but look at this, you can look at that big old curve. Wow. Huh. Yeah, you see that? Let's turn it that way, even though it doesn't like me to. But, oh boy. Yeah, that's definitely Nipicity. Look how it's got a tilt. It was just like that this morning, but this morning it was over here in the east. So, you know, that's where we've moved. I bet you by sunset it'll be right above our sun with Atu's moon, you know, right in front of it somewhere. Top or left, somewhere in there. That's my estimate. And then the rest of this is like mostly to me Atu and Atu's moon. Right, that especially. Wow, look at that. That is so cool. I was like, it looks like a wing of a big bird, or, you know, my mind taking over imagination, but it's shaped pretty neat. Sun is still pinching. I wish I could put my little graph on there, Sam's picture, you know, and you could like overlay it live. That'd be handy. But then, let's see. Just checking to see if there's anything I'm missing that was worth pointing out. One thing I do notice is the lighting. You know, of course, the sun is extremely bright. I had somebody tell me this morning, I was reading in my phone, I don't know if that's true, but it is very, very bright. With a blue, I see like a blue illumination around it, and that is caused by the blue asteroid, which is near our sun. So it picks up on that at times. And same goes for the green asteroid. If you see a green hue around our sun, it's the green asteroid, or could be Nipicity nearby, one or the other. Something green. And that's your choices, you know? So yeah, it's like, honestly, to me, it's like I use process of elimination more than anything at all. Like, hang on a second. I come up here last time and lost my water, almost did it again. But for instance, like you look at Sam's drawing and you're looking to the left of our sun, and you know, to the left of our sun, according to Sam's drawings, it can only be A, B, C, and D, right? Atu's moon, Uri, Saru. That's it. So there, you've already, narrowed it down. And then from there, you look at their clouds. Like, what do the clouds look like compared to all the other times we've, viewed those same clouds? And again, according to Sam's drawing, I mean, he even tells us in detail, what the clouds look like per planet. So based on these clouds, yeah, we know Atu's moon. But like I said, I still think I see a bit of Uri, which is right where Uri belongs, to the left, lower left. But that, hang on one second. I'm gonna get choked. I'm gonna get choked on live video. Anyway, hang on. So, back to what I was saying, that asteroids, mostly, just saying, that's what that is. All of that right there, that's what it looks like. Some people, this morning on YouTube, or not YouTube, TikTok, they have the vision in their mind of what it should look like based on a movie or just what they think it would look like, a big planet, being so close. And I just have to explain to people, well, what I'm showing you, and this is what it actually looks like. This is what a close passing planet looks like. And you just gotta and then you start looking at the curves and the shadows, and before you know it, you're hooked. Let's go back to Nipicity and see. I don't know why I don't bring my water bottle with me, but it keeps me busy. Yeah, see, you can still see that tilt so perfect, and you would never know it was there. 99.99 whatever % of the world. Wow. But it doesn't matter. I mean, every day I get way new followers. I have a video I made 2 days, well, let's see, tonight it'll be 2 nights, so 2 nights ago, and it has 18,000 views, which is really good. I don't know, it's been working well over on TikTok here lately, some larger numbers, which is good. One of my videos has 280,000 views and almost 4,000 shares, which that's huge. I think. 4,000? Wow. So that's when you know it's getting out there. It's just a trickle effect. Yeah. I mean, no matter what we do, it's growing. It's not going to stop. It's not going to reverse. So it just depends on how quickly or not quickly, But it could really explode. Just, I don't know. Just depends, right? I was looking for any rainbow effect. If you see any, tell me. I wish you could. Wouldn't that be nice if you could talk? How do you do that? I need to make a nap. Make it happen. Have like a party line, multi-line? Huh. Wow. Okay, so I was just looking for anything that looked like a long box cube. I don't really see it, but look at all that. Wow. That's just... Oh, look at that. That's so strange looking. That's not earthly. That's what I was saying I was like, Earth does not have clouds that look like this. Doesn't happen. Wow. Okay. Wow. Look at that curve. You see it, right? I can see it. It's like start right here and it just goes all the way across. That whole area is Nipicity. Yes. And it's in its right location. It's right where it's supposed to be. One or the other. It's either, at this time being at least, it's either going to be where it is now across from our sun. If it's not there, if you don't see all this across from our sun, then look above our sun and you might see it there. It's not always visible. I mean, what I notice, at any given time, I don't see more than like maybe the effects of 3 planets at one given time. Now they do come and go. You wait 30 minutes and a different one arrives and one leaves, sort of. So it's like that. Back to what I was saying, I don't think I talked about the colorful asteroids and the rainbows, around our sun or really in our sky. That's just light reflecting off of clusters of asteroids. They call those rainbow clouds. Yeah. And I would have never have guessed, that asteroids could be so pretty. You would not imagine, right? I just would think they're gray. Rock, I don't know. Let's see here. And here, this is what asteroids look like at this particular time and whatever distance they are, etc., based on the circumstances. That is the salamander asteroid group. All of that trailing across the sky. Look at that. It's like wow. I can see why they would compare that to a dragon. I mean, I really can. Look at it. Like it starts right there, this face right there, and then it just, yeah. It makes sense. I get it. But wow. I wonder what that is. There's something in there. Right there. That's different. You know what I'm saying? It looks different from anything else around it. I apologize if you're commenting. Honestly, the writing is so tiny. I don't think it's just me. I really don't. I don't understand. Let me see if I can make it bigger. No. Well, not that I know of. I tried to zoom in or whatever. I see people commenting. Hi. I know you're there. Thank you. Yeah. So we'll do one more loop around, and then we'll call it for a day on that. If it gets better, who knows? The day is still young. It's only like 4 o'clock. Based on what I'm seeing, it could be a showstopper. It could be. Like, look at it. It's pretty special. I can see how it could get better. That. Huh. That is cool. Wow. that changed how much from one loop around. Maybe I should stay. Oh my gosh, look how quickly, how fast it's changing. I wish I had a time lapse going too. I need another camera. And, you know, would you believe all my old phones, I mean, are literally not workable, basically, so it's not good. Oh, I need backup. I don't know why I hang on to them. It's like a little graveyard of cell phones. Like I'm going to do something with them. Wow, here's the Duplicity still. Yep. That right there. Right there. Yeah. Because look at the blue. Look at the color change. Like right above the buildings, that pale blue. And then immediately, and it has even this upward, you know, appearance about it. Yes. And it's breezy. Somebody on my TikTok talked about the breeze, the constant breeze. You know, yeah. I get it too. Here in Oklahoma, it's like that. Hey, look at that. I mean, look straight up. Wow. What is that? What is that? Wow. And look at that texture. That is not Earth clouds. No, no, no. I'm going to try to zoom in. I hope I don't mess things up. I honestly can't see what I'm doing. So, but I'm just saying, look at those clouds, that texture, those colors, all of it's different. Weird. And that comes in second as weird. Yeah, that's what I need Sam on speed dial. Be like, oh, bring him onto the line. We'll go back over here. I'll turn it back this way. Yeah. I prefer sideways, honestly, but you know, these apps, yeah, TikTok and YouTube, they want you vertical. So, yeah, look at that. I will never get tired of this. And I'm going to miss it if the day comes and I'm still here and they're not. I'm going to get choked up just thinking about it. What am I going to do then? I have all these videos I can watch, but darn it, that's not the same. Golly. And, I mean, I don't know, who knows when. I mean, a few years, probably, and then they're gone. I don't know how many, like 7 or 10, somewhere in there. But look at that. Asteroids right there, that effect. There you go, I can see that a little bit. That's what they look like. I mean, you could practically see them with your eyes. If you start looking at these round shapes, like rocks, just big ones, you know. Well, that's what it looks like. To me, it looks like somebody just had a handful of gravel and just flung it across the sky, you know. And I see that in all the time-lapse videos. Oh, I can't tell you enough about how helpful that is. Just watching, there's so many good ones on YouTube. And you see, what you'll see is you'll see rotation all the time. The planets, the whole sky is basically, the clouds are spinning, you know. That's what they do. So they rotate as they move by or as Earth moves by them. Wow. That is great. I'm going to turn it this way again so you can get the up view too. But look at this. We'll start here and work our way up. Yes, look at that. Yeah, it looks like it's just dragging right above us. It is. That's what that is. Look at that. It's like this trail. I'm going to fall backwards. But look, it goes all the way. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And then we got action over here. Again, those are strange right there. That is strange. It looks like, I don't know what, but ooh, look at that. It's got to be Atu's moon. That's first and foremost what is there in that location most of the time. But could be asteroids too. It's hard to tell. That's where all the asteroids are. You can tell too. All those little pits and scratching and dark dots. I mean, you put it all together, you look at it, and I say dragging. I don't know if I said that. Okay, but dragging that right there. To me, that's what I see, dragging. Yeah. Like you can tell there's things in movement all around us, and it's constant. I was out earlier, and I was out this morning, went live on TikTok this morning, and it went really good. And trying to think, then I got out and drove around a little bit. And anyway, what I'm getting at, long story short, as much as I've been out today, I've not seen any planes, not one. So just throwing that out there. It's important. And I would tell you if I had, because I would do that. Again, because it's important. So we can still see that U shape. They show themselves off. They really do. I mean, we're right there, and then it's coming back up right over here. I mean, you can see it because the pattern of the clouds are showing you where it is. And then you can see it because the difference in blues. You know where one atmosphere stops and another one starts. But just where I'm spinning the camera right here, you can see there's a curve right there. And we can see one right here. You can't see it, like right here. Yeah, like all the way. Like that. What is... Sorry, I saw something looking suspicious. Hang on. I have no idea. But based on those streaks, it's got to be asteroids right there. That's what it is. I could not tell you which ones. I do not know. But again, that's not Hollywood asteroids. That's what asteroids look like that are passing between the Earth and our sun level, just outside Earth's atmosphere. Wow, isn't that wild? All of that scratching, streaking. Let's do this again. That's wild. Yeah, definitely asteroids. Wow, cool. So that's like the tail end of the tail, of a, oh boy. See what I mean? Now this is looking more like, well, yeah, still Atu's moon. I'm still seeing the Uri. Very, very much alike. But this is more Atu's moon, like this cotton ball. They're very much alike. If I'm wrong, I hope not. It's one or the other. Yeah. I still get confused. Seriously, I do. Oh yeah, look at that texture. Look at that. See, it's like, ooh, what if that's mountains and rivers? Wouldn't that be something? Like terrain. I have seen pictures that look like rivers, in the sky. I have seen that. So, yeah. Try to look at the comments again and see if I can read them. I see Christopher. Hey, Chris. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. I just now read it that. Let's see. Is it Aether? I see that name, I think. Hi. And Mustang. Hi, Mustang. And let's see anybody else I can read. Screaming. Hi, Screaming. Hey, Rachel. Hi, JD and Robin. Hey. Awesome. And Christy. I guess the lighting is finally. And I can focus my eyes just right. It really is tiny. So, okay. We'll do one more spin around. And then I'll call it. I think we've covered the majority of what's important. So, yeah. And look at this, the sun. I mean, I think most of us know. If you don't know, we have two suns. And according to Sam, this is more new information to me than I realized. But he believes that really, if I understood him correctly, that the sun that we're seeing right now is the binary sun, and that our sun is currently behind the binary sun. I'll have to ask him tomorrow on the show how he arrived at that. I find that very interesting. So, because originally it was our sun in front and the binary sun behind, and that has been that way since 2012. And so I guess as of 2024, it's reversed. I want to get clarification. So stay tuned. So, because I find that fascinating. And it could be an explanation, why the sun is whiter. I get that question so much about the sun being so white and stinging our skin. I saw a video on TikTok about this farmer, his tomatoes, the skins of the tomatoes were burnt. Like the sun was just burning his, crop. So even though the temperature was like in the 80s, it wasn't hot, but it was the sun. So that's unfortunate. And it's stuff like that, Sam is right. It's that over a few years happening, it's hard to think about, where things are headed, but I'm not going to let it ruin my moment right now. I'm going to enjoy it. Wow. See, to me, I'm starting to think this looks more like Uri. I hope I'm not wrong. I always thought Uri had like this tortoise shell appearance. Just, that's what I see. And that's what I see right now. I don't know. I'll play this tomorrow on the show. And we'll get the final answer. And then back over here, this same standard Ice Adam's moon, Ice Adam, Nibiru, but we don't see Nibiru right now. Maybe if we do, it's like back there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. Like, look at the blue sky, right? It's so pale. And then it's straight across, and then it's dark blue, right? That dark blue is a planet, so that's most likely is Nibiru, really. And we can kind of see another right there above the building, right there. Let's see that line. It keeps going, is what I'm saying. I'm sure if it, yeah. So I bet you we are seeing Nibiru. That, yeah. And then further up, like right there, hugging the sun, top right, that's usually where Ice Adam's moon is. Just remember that. Okay, it likes to be just right up there, like about the 2 o'clock position. Yep. So we know Ice Adam's moon, and we know that Nipicity likes to be across from our sun or above our sun, one or the other. So process of elimination. If you see a big tilt across from our sun, you're seeing Nipicity. I will mention in the southeast is a spot where I often see Atu. I notice Atu so much right here, and this is southeast. So keep that in mind, that we see those big white puffy clouds. I do not know what they're called, but that's when Atu is close by. So it has a whole look to itself. Honestly, it's pretty cool. And then right here is just where we start seeing more of Uri and Atu's moon, like we are right now. You can see how it just goes around and around. It stays about like that 85% of the time, maybe. A lot. Like what I showed you just now is so standard. So keep that in mind. It does switch up, of course, but midday, yeah, this is like so normal. So it actually has been a great show. I was thinking about how we saw quite a bit, considering I didn't know what to expect. as spontaneous as it was too. Wow, it is filling up over here. Oh boy, let's look at it this way a second. Wow. I mean, we're talking about Atu, and it's like, is that Atu moving in? Because look at it. It's really shifting and changing. Again, look at the texture. Let's see if I can zoom in a little. Yeah, look at that's so weird. It's like, we can actually see the atmosphere of another planet that clearly. Oh boy, look at that. Yeah, look at that. Every time I turn around, it's like goes bam. Whoops, we get zoom out. We already know, what's going to happen. Like the sky is going to be whited out here in a few minutes at the rate it's going. I'm talking white out, which is Uri. That's what Sam calls it. He calls it Uri whiteout. I bet you that's what we're getting ready to see happen. So, and then from there, I wonder if it's going to stay that way or if it's going to, clear off, and I don't know. That's what makes it so fun, I think, is because you never know. It's more exciting because it's not predictable. It is, but it's, there's variations. Wow. But it just means so much more when you understand what you're seeing, I think. And I think it brings like a peace of mind, just knowing, what we're really seeing. So it's interesting. I think it's good to know the truth. What else? It's fun. See all these benefits. It's like I'm trying to sell you a package. The sky watching package. No, Taylor said it best earlier. He said we're just here to find our tribe, and I'm like, that was perfect, Taylor. Exactly that. I don't expect everybody that listens to me to fall in love with this. That would not be normal. So yeah, he's totally right. It's just going to be certain people, and it's going to resonate, and it's going to hit them, and they'll be just like captivated, and they can't help but take pictures of the sky and think about it. That's what happens. Look at that. Oh boy. That's cute. I'm sure it's something very important. I had no idea. But those little things like that, or asteroids, or crafts, maybe is suspicious. I'll say that. It has a little tail behind it, but I'd say probably asteroids. There's another one right beside it. Jillian in Scotland sent me some pictures. I can't wait to show them tomorrow on the show, but they are, oh my gosh, they have to be crafts. They look like discs. I did some filtering on it, and yeah, it's incredible. So I love it how Sam explains it. You know, he's like about when it comes to Earth being invaded, you know, he's like, that's not going to happen because they already own Earth. Why would you have to invade it, you know? So I don't know, that clicked for me. I was like, I see how it is. Yeah. But they try to act like they're going to. That's the funny part. You know, they play it out perfectly. Wow, that is interesting. I'm looking at, it's crazy. I think most of you can relate how looking at something in person versus on video, certain things on video just click, and then in person. But yeah, that to me is a cluster of asteroids. I was just wondering if there's anything else in there particular, but look at that. You can see, wow, it's really clear, huh? Hopefully you can see it as well. I don't know if you can. The screen is like dark gray. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm curious about that area. Still got this U shape going as well. You know, we can see that. And you can see it because of the blue, dark blue, light blue. All the way around, all the way. And look at that, there is some curve right there. They show you right where they're at. They really do. You just gotta know what to look for and how big they are, and then it will all click. Anybody can do this. You just gotta think about how big they are. Honestly, that made the biggest difference. So yeah, and right where Uri is supposed to be, look at all that, and Natu's moon, that's standard, classic, signature, all those words together. All right, awesome. Well, this has been fun. I've had a good time. Yeah, when I turn the phone sideways, the screen like nearly blacks out. I can't see a thing. It does not like to be sideways. You would think they could give us, oh, sorry, I did not know it was zoomed in too. See, that's why I'm saying I couldn't see it. Sorry, but it was not interesting. Hey, Mustang Mac, slowest asteroid. I know, you need to watch them on time lapse. Then it starts making sense. That's why I'm saying the time lapse. Because yeah, you look at a still picture and you're like, how is that an asteroid? They're flying. We have a visual from what Hollywood puts in our head. These are what asteroids does and whatever. No, I mean, you watch it in time lapse, you will for sure see these drag marks on happening with no planes in sight, I might add. So anyway, yeah, they do move. And you have to think about it. Like, this is a 3,600 plus year cycle. Because somebody was complaining that it's already taken 15 years, question mark, you know. And I'm like, yeah, but think about how long the cycle is. I mean, it's obviously a long, slow cycle. What is 15 years out of 3,600? You know, think about like that. It is. It's just, I guess things do move fairly slow. What do you know? I don't know, but they say, I have no idea. Apparently it's really fast. That's just it. My expertise is more on just how to recognize these planets, not how it's happening so much. But I have learned a lot from Sam. I mean, my goodness. I don't even have to say that, but I did not know all the scientific and electrical, all the things like that. I did not know that. Never even heard of it. So, and here I am. What do you know? So, it blows my mind too. I'm like, how is this even happening? I have no clue, y'all. I just like to take pictures of the sky, and here I am. It's pretty cool. You seen asteroids? Awesome. Oh, that's not them. Well, shoot. Okay. I don't have to convince you. I really don't. And it's okay. I don't have to. So, yeah. We're just going off of what? How many thousands of photographs? I mean, we've compiled, and we know based on what we see, we can see them moving. Like I said, time-lapse videos. I should make one in honor of you so I can help you better see and understand. I'm not saying that sarcastically. I mean it, because I think it would help you. Because this is coming from a person, I used to be highly sold out and to all the conspiracies, we'll just say that, but especially all the sky stuff, all the things I now, talk against. Now I see it is for what it is. It's all, cover-ups. So I don't know where I got off on that, but anyway, I can help you see it. I can. Yeah. We still see that difference in changes in cloud types. And that, like I said, like a tortoise shell. Right there. All of that to me. All right, one last look around. I keep saying that. I apologize. It does get better and better. I feel it's going to be one of them days where, and you hate to miss out. It's like how many of us have a full phone? Our phone is just packed. Me, I had to, I was full the other day, so I don't know. I was wondering if the sun was flashing. I can't tell. Strobing, flashing. That, again, is a effect of movement around our sun. Movement could be planets, could be asteroids, but something is moving around the sun. And like I say, a planet is cutting into the sunlight, which it does. They're in front of the sun, and they clip our sunlight. And imagine them rotating as they're moving by, and the sunlight is just flickering that whole time. Flicker, flicker. You can watch it again on time lapse. Too bad they don't have Mexico webcams anymore. Man, that was the best thing ever. They showed everything, and no wonder they took them down. No wonder. But there's so many good. I'm gonna have to dig deep, and I have old videos that show just that planets, light flashing. It's pretty cool. So anytime the sunlight is pinched and out of shape, that's what's happening. It's doing that because at least, well, maybe one. It could be one, but usually it's more. At least two, usually, planets are involved. Yeah. It's still looking cool over here, though. All of that is not changed a whole lot, but it is filling in. Look at that. Yeah. You can tell Atu is back in there, I think. But this is, right here. It's such a Atu's moon moment. I can't tell if there's rainbow effects or not. I wish I could be one of those people that sees, one of those videos like we see. We all see the ones that usually it's like in Asia, and the sky is just incredible rainbow clouds, They're incredible. I've never seen it that dramatic. I'd love to. Yeah. I have a feeling it's going to clear off. See, for a minute, I thought Yuri was going to move in and take over. I don't know. That's what it looks like. Tulsa, Oklahoma. I don't know what time it is. I wonder. 4:30 Central. So, you know, sunset happens. What time? I'm sorry. I'm trying to think and talk and walk. Okay, I'm turning that around. And so I can say hi and thank you and all that good stuff. I don't really read the comments though if I don't pull my glasses. It doesn't matter. The writing is so little. That's what happens when you turn in your 50s, I guess. I didn't. Anyway, what can you do? You just struggle to see. But anyway, I want to thank you all for joining me and being here on my spontaneous live. So it was fun. I had a good time. So now I got to go work on our show. Do remember we have a show tomorrow here on YouTube, 3 o'clock Central. And it's myself and Samuel Hoffman and Christopher Gutierrez, Jillian Watson, and Jesus Marquez. And maybe a guest. I have something in the works. We're trying to make it happen. Something came up, so we'll see. But hopefully so. We'll figure it out. But what I'm trying to say is I gotta get home and work on that. So anyway, but I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, I see several people there. Thank you all. Thank you. And hopefully I know how to exit. This happens, I think, all too often. How do you get out of here, right? And it's still on live. Oh, shoot. See? I'm okay. Let's see. Maybe I'll turn my phone off. I've had to do that before when I couldn't find it. What do you do when you can't end the live? Maybe this is it. Maybe. Yeah, I'm sure I'm stopping. Okay, thank you everybody. Bye-bye.